Hey guys, welcome back to the Desert Wine Guy. So today I have a wine that I actually thought was going to be a really good wine. Okay, well I guess I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, so today I have the Erickson and Caradine Cabernet Sauvignon. It's the actual name of the wine is the Raptor and Crimson. Okay. And here's the label on it. It's a very beautiful label. It is actually a non-vintage blend of Cabernet Sauvignon from Napa Valley, starting from 2019 all the way through to the 2022 vintages. Okay, so I ended up paying $22 for the wine. And I got the wine at a business that I'm really not ready to disclose right now because I'm kind of iffy on what kind of review to give to these guys about it, whether I recommend you guys use the site or not use the site. So perhaps on my next review I'll talk about this a little bit more, and I'll let you know one way or the other my feelings on it. The bottle, of course, is cork sealed. The wine comes in at 14.3%, and as I said, it's a Cabernet Sauvignon. Label wise here, guys, very nice, very well represented, the King of Red. Okay, yeah, it was just really nice label. I think that's really what attracted me when I first saw it for sale, as well as I did my research on the reviews, what other people thought about the wine, and yeah, kind of sold me on the wine. Getting the wine, 22 bucks. Why not? $85 at the winery. Why not? So I went ahead and did it. As I said when I started off, I'm rather disappointed in the wine. I expected much more of a Bordeaux type Cabernet Sauvignon, okay? And what I ended up getting was a brightish cherry type dominant wine. There was a mushroom type note to the wine as well, which I found rather odd for the varietal of wine I'm tasting. And while it didn't throw my palate off or me off personally, I just found it rather odd. Okay. Let me go back a little bit here. The Erickson and Caradine label is actually owned by a company called Appellation Trading Company. And what they do is they gather up juice and they make wines for various companies. One of the companies that we all recognize is Josh. Okay, and now I'm not saying that this company makes wine for Josh. However, that's the type of company it is, because Josh, as far as I'm aware, doesn't own vineyards and they don't make wine. They throw their label on a wine. So this company would do something similar to that. Okay, the Erickson and Caradine Raptor and Crimson is one of the labels that the company puts out as their own. Looking at the wine, we'll look at it over a white piece of paper here, and it's fairly dark. It has very clear edges. Nothing really impressive as far as the color, the appearance of it. Nose-wise, I'm getting a bright cherry note, an impression of a bright cherry to the wine, which ended up being so, as well as that little bit of mushroom. Acidity on the wine was extremely high, but not high enough where it would throw your palate off. Okay, so tannins wise, there's not really any tannins here. It's more acidity that kind of hits the back of the palate. Either way, it's not offensive. It's actually nice for the wine, but there's really nothing special to the wine. For $22, yeah, it's an okay deal. As far as the $85, if I was to spend $85 for this wine, guys, I'd be really angry. Okay, there's a little bit of an oak note in here, a really nice oak note. It seems like like new barrels almost. The wine, from what I recall, sat for 16 months in oak. and you can definitely taste that. Another thing you can definitely taste, especially on the first couple of sips, was the alcohol, which comes in at 14.3%. That ended up burning off kind of quickly on the palate, although I thought it was kind of weird as well because I had decanted the wine for about a half an hour. So this is kind of a weird wine. To be honest with you guys, I bought 4 bottles of the wine. Now keep in mind that 94 points and above makes my wine cellar. This wine is not going to get close to that 94 points. It's rather early in the tasting here. However, if I was to rate the wine number-wise right now, probably looking at 92 points. Okay, and 92 points is kind of pushing it right there. Okay. If you find a wine for $22 or less, yeah, you can go ahead and buy the wine. I would suggest you go ahead and buy the wine. It's not a bad wine, okay? It's a little bit more than pleasant, but it's nothing I would write home about, okay? You know, I wish I could come here and give you a raving review of this wine. $85 at the winery. $22 was supposedly a steal for the wine. I just can't do that. Yeah, buy the wine. I think you will enjoy the wine. But if you're looking for something spectacular, Burgundy type style Cabernet Sauvignon, you're not going to find that in this wine, in my opinion. Okay. Anyway, that's about it, guys. I appreciate you checking out my channel. If you like the review, you like my other reviews on here, please subscribe and like each video. I really appreciate that. It will really help me here. So that's about it, guys. Thank you for checking out the Desert Wine Guy, and I'll speak to you guys later.